So the Six Nations can't really start with a bigger game than Ireland versus England, two teams with huge aspirations to lift the Rugby World Cup in Japan later this year. So let's start with the England attack. We've yet to really see some consistent themes in how they are playing, but what we can tell you is that with Farrell at 10 at that axis, he's going to be deciding where the ball gets played and will be a territory-based game, using the likes now, the power of Tio and Tuolangi in those midfield channels to free up some space for their dangerous outside backs. Good examples were that final game England played against the All Blacks, where they put a stranglehold in attack, really condensed that All Black defence to then allow some flat, fast passes to the outside backs. Ashton's score against the All Blacks at Twickenham, a great example of when they can apply pressure, retain it, and then convert it into points. Ireland love a 5-man line-out option, which gives them 2 spare forwards to run shape and options off first phase. We saw a terrific try against England at Twickenham that allowed that manipulation of space to give CJ Stander a try, and that same movement was evident when a few months later they beat the All Blacks. They whipped the ball back against the grain off a line-out, gave Stockdale a one-on-one, a chip and chase and some brilliance there, gave that try that gave them the historic win in Dublin. One huge danger for England is that Ireland's attack is all caught across the field until they get into the 22, and then suddenly it gets narrowed to play off Conor Murray and his short flat passes. However, as the Ireland attack narrows down into the 22, Sexton will be having a look and seeing exactly what England do. And if they get into those shorter channels but don't leave defenders out wide, it will go into Sexton and he'll be able to play his kicking game expertly into the corners. So England really have to be on their mettle and communicating fully for 80 minutes. So if we just flip it around, and England's attack are going to have to work hard against Farrell's hard defence with some line speed coming from the outside channels where often they get interceptions. Farrell will have opportunities to either pop the kicking game over that defender or play inside with some cleverly disguised passing. Both Farrell and Sexton are going to have to be absolutely with their heads up for 80 minutes and the rest of their players on the same page. It means that we've got an intriguing game between these two world-class operators at 10.